The problem of inequitable education for people of color and other minorities in the United States is deeply rooted in our country's long history of systematic racism and unequal treatment of minorities. The problem first arose when slavery was abolished with the 13th Amendment in February of 1865. The emancipated slaves in America thought they were finally free until the Jim Crow laws began to be incorporated during the 1870s and 80s. The Supreme Court's 1896 case of Plessy v. Ferguson ruled that racial segregation was constitutional as long as public facilities were separate but equal. We now fast forward to present day, where the effects of our country's past prejudices have caused racial inequities in our school system. Although the 1954 Supreme Court decision in Brown v. the Board of Education desegregated public schools, minorities, especially African Americans, still suffer today from inequities that are deeply rooted in our country's racist past. The number of minority students in public schools will increase by 33 to 44% by 2022, while the number of white students in public schools is steadily decreasing. The number of white students with parents that have gone to college is also increasing, while the number of black children with parents that have gone to college is decreasing. This is also the cause for lower expectations from black parents than from white ones. 2/3 of minority students still attend schools that are predominantly minority, most of them located in central cities and funded well below those in neighboring suburban districts. Most minority students are segregated in lower track classes with larger class sizes, less qualified teachers, and lower quality curriculum. School performance constrains the future opportunities of many African Americans. African American children, on average, score lower on tests and are given lower grades than Asian, white, and Latino students. In adolescence, many of them fail courses and drop out of school. Others progress through school but do not excel. They are less often enrolled in honors courses in high school or accepted into competitive four-year colleges. Many people blame these problems on the minority students, claiming that they themselves don't try in school, when really it is the other way around. The problems and poor schooling minorities face causes less interest and lack of focus towards school for these students. If we focus on these problems, then we can make our nation's school system equitable. But until then, our schools are still separate and unequal.